All right, I have here key equals way by Spacenut. Here's the first challenge log. Here we have key way. On the front, we've got a December 21, number 1, and then Spacenut on the other side, and then just a whole load of numbers that do not make any sense to me. And scrublet screws on the top. I don't know what those are about. Maybe there's a reference I'm not getting. I don't know. Oh, it's got a little arrow. Go that way. All right, let's go that way then. Or will we do the opposite? I don't know. That would be the opposite. Let's follow the mysterious instructions on the back of the lock and see what happens. All right. Down back there. Oop, false set there. Let's put a counter rotate out of 1. A bit more. Get some action down the back there. Might have just... Not sure if he dropped something. Oh, well, that didn't work. I pulsed that tension way too hard. All right, let's get back to there then. 1, 2. One is springy, 2 is springy, 3 is... I think I need to switch to the lockpick one. Feels like we might be oversetting things with a thick shaft on this one. Well, there's that false set again. All right. Off the bat, I can feel 1. There we go. 1 feels set. 2 false set again. Last time over here, it felt like it was on 6. Oh yeah, some threading in there. Just not quite getting that for some reason. I'm going to switch to medium SSDF, a little bit pointier. I have a camera down the back here somewhere. That was it. Default set again. All right, 1, 2, I think 3. Oh. There we go. Bit of 4. 5 feels fine. Whoa. 6 has got some of that. Is that 6 or is that a front pin that I'm hitting the shaft? Let's just test those again. Could have been 1 there. There we go. There was 1. See, sometimes you think it's a back pin. You got to be careful. It's not just a fat shank here hitting on it. So there we go. That is open. Let's see what was inside. Let's see how easily this heat shrink comes off. Sometimes it's a bit of a nightmare. There we go. That's our bitting. A couple of really high lifts there, some lower lifts as well. Key works lovely. Get that out. Take this clip off. Okay. Alright, clip off, key in. Does say to use a shim. I mean, they've got that fat lip at the back on these carbine ones, so it's really a good idea. Whoa. I mean, it's always a good idea to use a shim, but especially with that lip like that, you definitely want to. We can always use the grub screws if we get stuck. I actually prefer to gut without grub screws most of the time. There we go, that came out nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can see here, what have we got? We've got some threading on 1, or I'm not actually sure if that's threading or just multi-step serration. Nothing on 2. A little ridge down the bottom there on 3. Nothing. A lip down the bottom there, so quite a like countermilling, but a low one, and then nothing on the end one. All right, 1, keep in 2, 4, 5, and 6. Tweezers, quickly line those up. Nothing too outrageous there. Some serrations, some spool tops, you know, standard sort of keep in. Overset trap mods. All right. Drivers are always where the interesting action happens. So we've got a serrated pin on 1 with a short little spring. You often need short springs on these once you put grub screws in. Rubs you of a bit of space. All right, we've got a tapered pin, very pointy. Spring that appears half stuck. Well, all right, that's a nice serrated pin there. Pin for that one. Oop, another very nice serrated pin. All of the spring there. It's a shorter driver, so you can fit it. Let's get the last 2 from the back. 6. Little spool. Spring. And there we have a double spool on 5, like a bit of a Christmas tree type. Not quite. Alright. I don't know if there is no spring in 2 or if it's just stuck. Can't feel one. Not going to bother pulling that out to find out. we definitely didn't lose one. So there we go. We did follow it in the direction it said. Not that I think it would have made any difference. There we go. There's our pins, a nice close-up. So yeah, some quite nice sharp serrations, long pointy pin. This is a really nice looking pin. Serrations, double spool, regular spool, and some key-pin mods. And then there's a close-up of those core mods there as well. So there we go. That was key equals weighing. Spacenut's first challenge lock. And a pretty good one.